Hello students, in this opportunity I'm going to explain you the evidence for this week. Well, as you know, this week we are going to make a project, and the title for this activity is or for this week is my project. Okay, in this week we are going to create a graphic organizer about a problem. As you know, well, as a human beings we have to recognize that there are a lot of problems in the world and in our community. Maybe the problems in our community, we can do something for solving them. Okay, now we have in this week we have two options. My God, the first option, you have to create a graphic organizer about the problem poverty. And option B, you have to create a graphic organizer about another problem in your community. For example, maybe the robbery, maybe the immigration, or maybe the delinquents, or the garbage in the streets. I don't know. You have, or maybe you notice a lot of problems in the community, and you can take one of them, and if you decide for option B. Okay. Remember that you have to follow the steps. Okay. Option A, create your graphic organizer about the problem poverty. Okay. Step number 1. In the first step, you have to match, you have two groups, the causes and the effects. Okay, remember that the causes, it means the origin of the problem, and the effects, the consequences. Okay, you have to match. For example, family problems. Okay, the causes, family problems, and the effects, don't have money, don't have good nutrition, don't have access to education, don't have good public health, do not finish school. Maybe if we have some family problems, it's possible that people do not finish school, for example. Okay, I take this one. Do not, oh my God, okay, do not finish school. Okay. What about no internet connectivity? Okay, no internet connectivity. Okay, this is a causes and effects. Okay, maybe don't have access to education. Well, in our new normal, if we don't have internet connectivity, we don't have access to education, no? They don't have access to education. Okay, and you try to do, or you try to match these causes with these effects. Okay, well, it's time to continue. Okay, after you do step number 1, you have to do step number 2. You have to, first of all, you should decide one of, maybe if you want to use one of these graphic organizers, but if you don't want to use this graphic organizer, these templates, maybe you create one, a different graphic organizer. It's not a problem. Remember that the problem is poverty, Okay, let me help you. For example, if I choose this first template, okay, the problem is poverty. Poverty is the problem. Okay, and you have to write one cause with its effects. Okay, it's easy. Okay, when you finish step number 2, okay, using these examples, you have to create sentences. For example, the cause or the effect is some people don't have money is the effect. Why? Because there are no jobs. People don't have jobs, so the consequence, some people don't have money. Okay. Maybe you detect another problem in your community. Maybe you don't want to talk about the poverty. Maybe you want to talk about pollution, or maybe the robbery, something that happened in your community or in your neighborhood. Okay, it's the same structure. You have to write here the name of your problem, then the cause and the effects. It's the same structure, okay? Maybe decide for one of organizer, or create your own organizer and write sentences. Remember that you have to use this chart, characteristic chart, okay, and try to follow these characteristics, okay, that all these characteristics have your project. Try to do that. Okay, and well, that's all. If you have some questions, some problems, please call me or send me a message. And don't forget to send me your evidence, okay, on time. Only your evidence, not all the file, only your evidence. Okay, bye students, take care.